Welcome back, my record collecting, vinyl loving friends. I want to show, or just do a show and tell video on what is an original master recording album. These are really cool and quite unique if you're ever looking through a bunch of old records. I don't know what the chances are of coming across one these days, but so from now on you'll know what you're looking at and what all you should get if it is truly what it is and complete. So these records were more than 3 times the price of a normal album, and this is the mid-80s, before CDs were prevalent, or before CDs actually were just coming out. This was the highest quality record you could get. Everything about these records was made special for someone who wanted the absolute best sounding quality record they could buy before you could buy a CD. So we're going to go through everything that you should look for, everything you'll find if you're looking at the real deal. First of all, this protective sleeve here is original. You can look and see that it's actually perforated right along the top edge, because that was actually a perforated peel away part of the original packaging. These were not in tight shrink wrap at all. These were made with this baggy outer packaging, and that you literally just zipped right away, so you automatically had your protective sleeve ready. And what is inside, as soon as you handle this, you'll notice that it's quite heavy. The cardboard is way thicker than a normal vinyl record. I mean, this is really heavy-duty cardboard. Of course, the record itself just looks completely ordinary, other than the original master recording script across the top and the back. And even when you open it up, it looks like the actual Led Zeppelin II album, just like what you would expect. But when you open it up, you'll start seeing all of your surprises, where you get another cardboard folder that taunts how special these records are. It has all this information, what records are available, and all about them on the back and front. So inside that, you have the record inside its sleeve, which is like a museum quality special anti-lint, anti-fiber, hypoallergenic whatever sleeve that is completely unique to these records as well. And then you'll see the record itself has a unique sort of label, which is, if I can get a good focus on here, the original master recording. Come on. So sorry, the camera doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Sorry about that, but yes. So you can see exactly what that is on both sides. Now this vinyl is actually quite unique in itself. This is supposedly 100% virgin vinyl, and it's actually quite transparent. I'm just going to shine a lamp from behind it so you can see that this record actually has a nice caramel tinge, somewhat translucent. And these records were recorded at half speed to capture every nuance in the music on the extra special equipment from the master tapes, not from a copy of a copy or anything like that. So you got recording from the original tapes on the virgin vinyl at half speed. So these are albums that sound exquisite in the truest sense for what they are. And so whenever I can find one now, well, actually I haven't found one ever lately, but these I actually got in the mid-80s. And this is what you should look for. This is what you should get. And that is why they existed and what they were intended for. So the Blondie one here for parallel lines, very similar. So we do have the outer packaging, the inner packaging still the same. Of course, at $25 was triple the price of a normal record back then. But it was truly amazing sound. So we do get this special packaging and all kinds of information about justifying why you've spent so much for a record, which is quite cool. So we get more stuff and more stuff. Everything touting. And this one even shows all other options or availability of other records. And this one's neat because the Blondie one even shows what you would get on the normal sleeve is all of the song lyrics, so that's a unique piece of paper. And all this registration where you can, I guess, mail it in and register your album. So we can take a closer look at the Blondie one for a second, but you'll see this is the same museum quality sleeve for a very special record. And how the light gives it that wonderful glow from behind. So if anyone ever finds one of these, you'll know what you get and you'll know if you've got it all, because that is a truly amazing prize in my collection, and I hope they're still available out there somewhere. Of course, I cannot play these, and if you want to hear these albums with great sound, the remastered CDs are going to, of course, sound just as good. But back in the day, if you wanted the highest quality, the best record you could buy, this is what you got. And with the actual analog sound, of course, you get the full range of sound that's even beyond what is perceptible by human hearing, but you can still physically tell it's there. So that is something to look for whenever you're browsing through old records. See if you can find one of these. And if you have one, let me know. That'd be quite interesting to see what other records there are. But these are just two that I've held on to and very special in the collection. Well, thank you very much for joining me for this little show and tell. Sorry we're not playing them, but of course you can listen to these albums anytime. And thanks again, and God bless everyone. Bye-bye.